Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, man. I have been dreaming of this moment for almost 4 years now, you know, looking back at it, and I finally purchased this truck, and you know, it's just crazy how much the business has grown. But anyway, here's my 2015 Isuzu MPR HD gas V8 Chevrolet engine with an 18-foot box on the back of it with a dovetail. Let's get into today's video, man. I'm so excited. Alright guys, welcome to the 2015 Isuzu MPR HD. We are currently at my storage unit, but this truck is 8.5 foot wide by 18 foot long, box on it. Alright, it's dark in here, but I put all new seat covers in it. The radio is Bluetooth. I put a phone magnet on it. This truck is a really good truck for what I bought it for. And I also I got a backup camera up here. It's a wireless. I put WeatherTech floor mats in here. I know it's hard to see, but yeah, it's basically just a work truck. And if y'all are hearing wind, I'm sorry about the wind. But now we're going to lift it up so y'all can see exactly how it works. Anyway, there's a couple latches under here. Pull the big one up, then the small one, and then give it some lift. Lift up, it'll lock in down there. Yeah, we're under cover and it's raining outside, so it's hard to see out here, but there's a locking thing right there. But this is a 6.0 Chevrolet engine, and so far it runs great. Alright, so now we're going to go towards the back of the truck. Up under here, there's a rack that's installed right there. I don't know what I'm going to use it for yet, but it's there. And then if you walk back here, these gates were mounted to the box truck itself. I have no idea how long them are either. But it has a roll-up door on it. If you see up here, it has a backup camera. That backup camera comes with a solar panel that mounts on the top. And so far it's worked great. We go up here, and I've done a lot of work. Me and my worker done a lot of work to the inside, and we got it framed and everything, and they drew all over the walls. It was bad. But in here we put 2x6 framing all the way around it. And then up here we have cabinets. These are just cobalt cabinets. And everything is not completely mounted yet, but I will have them mounted once everything's painted. I'm going to paint all the walls white and everything. We just installed this shelf today. So, I mean, everything is looking great so far. But my plan is, with this truck, we're going to paint the walls white. We done finished all the framing for all the racks, because this right here is fiberglass outlaid with an inner layer of plywood in the middle of it. So it's not that thick. And the people that had it before me were drilling holes straight through it and bolting from the other side, which you can see the bolts. We decided to do a couple bolts, just 4 on the top, 4 on the very bottom down here, and then every so often a couple in the middle, just to keep it from bowing out and to keep it strong. Behind this board we put liquid nails. It's like a silicone, and then or glue, and all we did was just use these brackets up here to mount them in, and it worked great. But yeah, there's a lot we're going to be doing to this. I still got to paint the door. There's a lot of painting to do. But now that the framing's done, all we got to do is brace that bench in the middle somewhere so we keep it from sagging. And then we're going to paint all the walls white. And then we're going to mount all the racks. I have all equipment defender racks. Some of them are coming off my utility trailer I have now. And then I have some over here, minus that buyer's water cooler rack. But all of that, these are just hand tool racks. And then this one is going to be the 4-position trimmer rack, is what that one is. That's what's going in here. And then once all the racks are mounted, then I'm going to install lights at the very top, all the way down, all LED, so it'll light up in here. And then for the floor, I have decided to go with a garage floor mat. It's a rubberized floor that can go in here, because all this is just wood, and them mowers running in and out of here is going to tear it up, I believe. So they make a garage floor mat I can put. I was going to do like a garage epoxy, you know, with paint chips, but I decided not to. We're going to go with the garage floor roll and get it cut out to what we want. But in here, the box is 8.5 foot wide by 18 foot long, the box itself. And then you have a 2 foot dovetail on the end with these racks these ramps that fold up. And they'll cover all that. But so far it's been a great truck, and I've had problems with it. Everything I buy has a problem with it. And just to say, that truck right there, when I bought it, I was driving back from the dealership, and that back rim right there, I hit a pothole and it bent that rim in. That's a 22-inch wheel, and it bent it in, and then I had a little vibration all the way home. But I finally got it fixed. And on this truck, I had a problem. If it's windy, I'm sorry about that. But every truck I buy, I always have an issue. Every time. And when I bought this truck was perfect. I mean, it's used, so I mean, I haven't gave it a bath yet. But we're also going to install vents to ventilate this box. And I plan on video and all that. But in here, when you buy a vehicle, one of the first things you would do with a vehicle is, check the fluids, like I do to every vehicle. Well, I reached in here and pulled a dipstick, not this dipstick, but a different dipstick, and the tube broke off because the tube was touching the manifold down there, which I think it still is, and this is a brand new tube, but it was touching the manifold, and the tube got too hot and it got rusted. And then when I stuck the dipstick back in, the tube just snapped. And that's been almost 2 weeks ago. I put that in the first of this week and finally got it to where I can drive it down the road. What do y'all do about the sides? I have two different options. I either want to wrap it with logos, or I paint it and then I decal it with my logos. What would y'all do? We're gonna drop it real quick. You pull that lever. Just gotta watch your head on this. And then the cab will come down. It'll latch in. And all you two. I know it's dark under here, but there's a latch here. Push it in and it goes in. Just like that. And the cab's ready to go. But yeah, and I'm going to tint all these windows 20%. I've decided that window, this window, and then I haven't decided if I'm going to tint the whole windshield. Not 20%, but like 35, 40, something like that. But I'm still going to do an eyebrow up there and keep it looking good. But real quick, I'll get in here. I'm gonna cut this key on so y'all can see this backup camera. But here's the backup camera on it. Yep. But yeah, that's the backup camera. So far, I mean, it's worked good. I mean, the truck, I just got it. So maybe it'll do good for my business. If you have any questions on it, if you'd like to know anything, it is a 2015 Isuzu NPR HD gasoline motor with an 18-foot box on it. If you have any questions about it, just put it in the comments and I'll answer what I can. Anyway, y'all take care and I'll catch you on the next one.